What's up guys, and listen, we're not going to sugarcoat this. Getting in shape takes work, but it doesn't have to be more complicated than it needs to be. The truth is, there's a lot of bad weight loss advice floating around out there. We're talking about stuff that just plain doesn't work, or worse, sets you up for failure. This isn't another quick fix for your New Year, New Me resolution. This is about building sustainable habits that last no matter what time of year it is. In this video, we're cutting through the noise and giving you the real deal. 6 common weight loss mistakes you need to ditch right now if you want to see real, lasting results. Let's get to work. Look, we've all been there. We set a goal, we're gung-ho for about a week, then life happens and we fall off track. Sound familiar? That's why accountability is absolutely crucial. And I'm not talking about some wishy-washy, I hope I stick to it kind of accountability. You need to get serious. Tie your goals to something deeply personal, something that truly matters to you. Maybe it's being there for your family, setting a positive example for your kids, or even just proving to yourself that you have the discipline to follow through. Remember Jesse? He made a public commitment to lose weight, and let me tell you, that guy was locked in. The point is, find what lights your fire and use it to fuel your commitment. Listen, one size does fit all when it comes to dieting. Too many people try to force themselves into restrictive eating styles that just don't mesh with their lifestyle or personality. And guess what? It backfires. If you're someone who loves to graze throughout the day, intermittent fasting is probably going to feel like torture. On the other hand, if you thrive on structure and routine, a more regimented meal plan might be your key to success. The bottom line is this: don't fight who you are. Choose a plan that aligns with your natural eating habits, and you'll be much more likely to stick with it for the long haul. You wake up in the morning and what's the first thing you reach for? If it's not a tall glass of water, you're already making a mistake. Most people are chronically dehydrated and it's killing their progress. Starting your day with 20 to 30 ounces of water is like hitting the reset button on your body. It kickstarts your metabolism, helps flush out toxins, and gives you the energy and mental clarity you need to tackle the day ahead. Plus, proper hydration is crucial for maximizing your workouts and preventing fatigue. So drink up. Okay, let's clear up a common misconception. Cardio alone won't get you the physique you're after. While it's great for your heart and overall health, endless hours on the treadmill won't necessarily sculpt the lean, toned body you're looking for. To truly transform your body composition, you need to build lean muscle. Resistance training is your secret weapon here. It increases your metabolism, helps you burn more calories at rest, and gives your body that tight, defined look that cardio alone simply can't achieve. So don't be afraid to hit the weights. Here's the thing. Just because a fat is considered healthy doesn't mean you can eat unlimited amounts of it and expect to lose weight. Remember, fats are calorie-dense, packing twice the calories per gram compared to carbs and protein. While olive oil, avocados, and nuts are all fantastic sources of healthy fats, they can quickly sabotage your progress if you're not careful with your portion sizes. So enjoy them in moderation, but don't let them derail your calorie goals. Alright, let's be honest with ourselves for a second. How many times have you started a fitness journey with the best intentions, only to fall back into the same old habits and end up right back where you started? If you're ready to make this year different, you need to shake things up. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Change your workout routine, try a new gym, find a workout partner who holds you accountable, or even switch things up and train at home if that's what it takes. The key is to make it feel different, to break free from the monotony that might be holding you back. There you have it guys, 6 common weight loss mistakes that are holding you back from achieving the results you deserve. Remember, lasting change starts with a solid plan, the right mindset, and the willingness to put in the work. But it doesn't have to be an uphill battle alone. Sometimes you need that extra push, that expert guidance to help you stay motivated, accountable, and on track. That's where Athlean X comes in. Our programs are designed to provide you with a clear roadmap, taking the guesswork out of training and nutrition. We'll guide you day by day, meal by meal, so you can finally break free from the cycle of failed attempts and achieve the lasting results you've been striving for. Alright team, we're talking jump rope transformations today. I started this journey a bit heavier than I'd like to admit. 77.4 kilograms on the scale, can you believe it? My goal? Simple. 500 to 1,000 jumps every single day for 30 days straight. Sound easy? Well, let me tell you, it was a wild ride. I knew this wouldn't be a walk in the park, but I was determined to push myself and see what my body could do. Jump rope is no joke. It's a full-body workout that gets your heart pumping and muscles working. I was ready to sweat, and boy did I ever. The first few days were all about finding my rhythm. 500 jumps felt like a marathon. My coordination was off, I kept tripping, and my calves were screaming. But I stuck with it. Each day I got a little bit better, a little bit faster, and a little bit stronger. I started incorporating different jump variations to keep things interesting. Basic jumps, high knees, side swings, you name it, I tried it. It wasn't just about the number of jumps, but also about challenging myself and having fun. Let's talk about muscle fatigue because it hit me like a ton of bricks. My calves were constantly sore and my arms felt like jelly. There were days when I just wanted to give up. But I knew I had to listen to my body and adjust my routine. I started incorporating rest days and active recovery sessions. Light stretching, foam rolling, and even just going for a walk helped to alleviate the soreness and prevent injuries. Remember, rest is just as important as pushing yourself. Some days I woke up feeling like a superhero, ready to tackle 1,000 jumps. Other days, my body just needed a break. That's when I learned the importance of listening to my body and adjusting my routine accordingly. On days when I felt good, I went for the full 1,000 jumps, pushing myself to the limit. But on days when I felt fatigued, I opted for a lighter routine, maybe 500 jumps, or even just some active recovery. The key is to find a balance that works for you. Section 5. The importance of good gear. Here's a tip. Invest in good shoes. I learned this the hard way. Halfway through the challenge, I started experiencing foot pain. Turns out my worn-out trainers weren't providing enough support, and jumping on uneven surfaces wasn't helping either. I switched to proper athletic shoes with good cushioning and ankle support, and it made a world of difference. The pain disappeared, and I was able to jump more comfortably and efficiently. Don't underestimate the importance of good gear. Section 6. Keeping it real. Now, let me be clear. I didn't hit my 500 to 1,000 jump goal every single day. There were days when life got in the way, or my body just needed a break. And that's okay. The important thing is that I showed up consistently and gave it my best shot. And let me tell you, every single workout I recorded was 100% genuine. No shortcuts, no cheating, no excuses. I worked hard for every single jump, and that's what I'm most proud of. Section 7. Fueling the journey. Now let's talk about food because you can't out-train a bad diet. I didn't follow any crazy meal plans or calorie restrictions. I just focused on eating whole, nutritious foods that made me feel good. I listened to my body and ate when I was hungry, stopping when I was full. It's all about finding a sustainable way of eating that nourishes your body and supports your fitness goals. Section 8. Jump in, carefully. Before you grab a rope and start jumping like a maniac, let me give you a word of caution. This challenge isn't for everyone, especially if you're new to exercise or have any underlying health conditions. It's important to start slowly and gradually increase your intensity. Listen to your body, take rest days when needed, and don't be afraid to modify the exercises. And if you have any concerns, talk to your doctor before starting any new workout program. Section 9. 30 days later, a new me. Fast forward 30 days, February 10th, and I was a changed man. Not only did I lose weight, a solid 4 kilograms, but I also gained muscle definition, improved my cardiovascular health, and felt more energized than ever before. But more importantly, I proved to myself that I am capable of setting goals and crushing them. This challenge wasn't just about physical transformation, it was about mental toughness, discipline, and self-belief, and that's something worth celebrating. Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into the science behind effective bulking and sharing my journey over the past year that led to my best muscle gains yet. If you've ever wondered why bulking can outperform main gaining or dirty bulks, stick around. I've got the answers. First off, let's talk about why bulking is so effective. Our bodies prioritize muscle growth only when we're in a caloric surplus. Think about it. Evolutionarily, energy is preserved for survival, not for building muscle. So, to really pack on that muscle, you need to give your body more fuel than it needs. Scientific studies back this up. Groups in a caloric surplus gain more fat-free mass compared to those who don't. Beginners can expect mostly muscle gains, while intermediates might gain some fat, but trust me, it's worth it for those muscle gains. Now, to avoid excess fat gain, gain weight slowly. For beginners, aim for 1–2% of your body weight per month. Intermediates should aim for 0.51%. Stick to a modest 5–10% calorie surplus over your maintenance. So, how do you set your calories smartly? Calculate your maintenance calories as your body weight times 14 to 18. Tools like the Macro Factor app can help you adjust over time. Personally, I maintain at 2,800 kilocalories and bulk at around 3,000 kilocalories. Protein is key. Eat 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. For me, that's around 170 grams at 180 pounds. Keep fat at 20–30% of your total calories, and the rest should be carbs. Avoid the extremes of low or high-fat diets. Let's talk meals. I'll share a full day of bulking meals that emphasize flexibility with macros. Tracking allows room for some junk food if it fits your macros, but nutrient-dense choices should be your go-to. Training is just as critical. Beginners, focus on consistency and form. Intermediates, ramp up the volume and intensity. Advanced lifters, consider specialization routines, aim for 3–5 gym days a week. And don't forget cardio, it doesn't kill gains. It actually supports your volume tolerance and heart health. Stick to moderate cardio unless you have an active job. I do 2–3 sessions a week, like brisk walking or basketball. Finally, let's talk supplements. Essentials include creatine, protein, and optional caffeine. Extras like fish oil, magnesium, vitamin D, a multivitamin, and ashwagandha can also be beneficial. I use Macro Factor to monitor and adjust my bulk with science-based precision. Alright, that's it for today. If you're ready to bulk like a pro, these science-backed tips will definitely help you out. Until next time, stay strong and keep lifting.